Wednesday night. The NBA is on TBS. The Lakers have brought Showtime back to LA. Can Michael bowl them over in the Windy City? Lakers and Bulls, Wednesday at 8 Eastern. The NBA's on the Superstation.
What up, y'all? It's Chris Weathers, aka ShortyC94, back at you again with more sneaker-related content. And it's Saturday, so it's time for another ShortyC94 sneaker rotation. So, getting into it, our first shoe is from Sunday. It is the 2005 Nike Dunk High Pro SB De La Soul. This was one of my grails. I was able to get this a couple of years ago. Shout out to my boy Dame, who kind of put that together. And these are one of my favorite dunks. The graphics on it are inspired by De La Soul's first album from 1989, 3 Feet High and Rising. And again, it's just one of my favorite shoes. I was fortunate enough to come up on this right before the dunk hype exploded. So, all right. Can't say enough how much I love these. These are my top 5 shoes that I own. Tuesday, I wore the 2011 Air Max 95 Blue Spark. This is from my time at Villa. I'm rocking with any Air Max in this old school gray gradient way. Since this is a 2010, 2011 release, during that time, they kind of moved away from the gray and they just went, you know, straight black on the toe and on the side instead of a darker gray. But, you know, just a clean shoe. They've got like 3 or 4 different versions of this shoe with the blue. This one has a, you know, black outline around the swoosh. In the 90s, I had a pair that was the Blue Spark, but it had like a silver outlining of the swoosh. You've got the photo blue, you've got crystal blue. It's a couple different ones, but this Blue Spark is my favorite. For Tuesday, unfortunately, it's the 1-year anniversary of Kobe's untimely demise, his death, his homegoing, whatever you want to call it. So I decided in honor of him to break out the 2007 Kobe 2 Strength, technically Zoom Kobe 2 Strength. This is a promo sample. It is actually a Westchester Comets PE. Westchester is a high school in Los Angeles, and this is a PE from that. So probably the most rare Kobe that I own. Love that W, especially since my last name is Weathers, but technically it's for Westchester. So. Wednesday, I wore the 2019 Air Jordan 1 Turbo Green. Another great colorway. These came out right before the 2019 All-Star game. Technically, this is one of the All-Star shoes. It's made to commemorate Michael Jordan's ties to North Carolina. And it's one of my favorite Jordan 1s for it to be so new. The only thing I could do without is this script on the side here. Though I've seen people on YouTube take it off. I'm just going to leave it the way it is because I don't want to mess it up. This shoe is considerably newer than the others. So you see it's still got the Nike Air and the sticker on the inside. So you know, just definitely one of my favorite Jordan 1s from the last couple years. Another classic. This is just a 6-inch wheat Timberland. This pair is from 2017. I've got like 3 pairs of wheats. You got to have doubles of these. This is sort of like the equivalent to a all-white Air Force One, but the boot version, you got to have a pair of these. And, you know, these are in pretty good shape. You know, they're in pretty good shape. So just broke these out. We actually got a little bit of snow here in North Carolina. My wife made fun of me. She said, it's a ½ inch of snow and you decided to break out some Timberlands. So, you know, pretty funny, but had to break them out. For yesterday, which was Friday, I broke out the 2015 LeBron 13 Acronite Philosophy. I just call them the Acronites. I always like these. These reminded me of the LeBron 13 version of what the data was to the LeBron 12. So, you know, nice and colorful. I have worn these quite a bit, as you can see by these pods. Yeah, I mean, I think the other shoe does, but this one doesn't even say LeBron James on the inside anymore. So you got your pull tab here, got your signature here. You got the 330 on the back. 330 is Akron's area code. So another really nice shoe, and it's definitely one of my favorite LeBron 13s that I own. And for today, I broke out another classic. These are the 2019 Air Max Up-Tempos. This specific colorway is originally a PE that was made for Scottie Pippen in the 95-96 season. Of course, you know, that's the 72 win season. He wore these for a bit after wearing the Air Way Up before it and the Air More Up-Tempo after it. So, this shoe is retro one of the time. They came out in 1999, full OG with the red airbags. They didn't include it on this one, but, you know, other than that, it's exactly the same. And again, just another classic colorway that you got to have. And again, since Scottie actually wore this colorway, except for, you know, the air bubbles being red, you know, it was a must-have. You know, I waited for these to go on sale. And they actually ended up being fairly cheap, like really cheap. So, you know, you got your up-tempo, you got your pull tab, you know, the bottom, you got the Nike swoosh and the air bubble. You know, shoes like this, you got to have. I haven't really given enough love to classic models like this from my high school days. So it's going to be a lot more stuff like this to come going forward. That about wraps it up. Make sure and like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram if you already aren't, at ShortyC94. Definitely appreciate you guys watching, and those who have subscribed, you know, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon. Let's have a great week. Peace.